In modern society, we are increasingly concerned about our lifestyle as we have become more passive, often sitting in the office and not being physically active the whole day. For this reason, there is a greater awareness about the way we live, how we spend our free time, what we drink, what we eat, and whether we do exercises. So what does beer have to do with this?
I welcome you to the 2015 Nigerian Beer Symposium.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my special pleasure and delight to welcome you all to this important symposium. Star, our nation's favorite beer, powered the very first beer and health symposium in Nigeria. Last year, we were presented evidence that beer, taken in moderation, can be part of our healthy lifestyle. For us in Nigerian breweries, this symposium has become a very important item in our calendar.
No matter what the information system is and its management, no matter what we do in terms of perception, if we don't have respect for different lifestyles, we will not be able to live together as a people. The landing is that it is possible to be happy and healthy and in fact holy while drinking beer into ripe old age.
Heavy drinking also has consequences. In other words, we are on a very slippery slope. On the one hand, beer has great benefits. On the other hand, when you take it in excess, you do end up with some consequences which we shall talk about.
To tell us more about beer and lifestyle, please welcome one of our keynote speakers, Mr. Hank Hendricks.
It's important that you drink in moderation and that you drink spread all over the week. A lot of young people do not drink during the weekdays. They go to the bar in the weekends and then drink, I think, the 21 or the 14 beers. And if you average that out, that's about 2 beers a day. So that's in moderation. But if you drink it all at the same time, it may not have the same effect. And I hope I have convinced you that moderate alcohol consumption or beer consumption is associated with a lower risk for metabolic diseases.
I've been drinking beer for some time. Beer is also known to have antibacterial properties that protect against infections, even within your stomach. It is believed that it is so good for your inside, and surely it will therefore be good for your outside, your skin. Certain vitamins in beer can regenerate the skin. This makes the skin smoother, suppler, and more beautiful.
What would you be advising? What would be your take on beer in the entertainment industry?
One of the fascinations of journalism is that you're invited to a lot of events and you see a lot of things. But the fact that you see a lot of things does not say you should consume those things, you know. So you have to do everything in moderation. Like we said at the table earlier, the only thing you don't do in moderation is women.
Yes, sir.
It's only one man, one wife.
I mean, I'm a lover of beer. Most people who love beer, I want to believe I'm a little smart. I would like to give myself some credit, of course, for passing my bar exams when I did. But maybe the beer I drank through law school might have helped me do it. It's quite heartbreaking, and I wouldn't say some of us haven't been guilty of it, to see the direction our generation has taken with alcohol consumption today. Because I still live my life. I enjoy drinking beer extremely. Hopefully I can have a few goudas before I leave here today. Last time I had a checkup, my internal organs were healthy. Why can't that be the narrative for every young people, every young person here today? Or even in Nigeria as a whole?
Beer is not medicine. It's not. It is, you could almost describe it as food. Indeed, I will show evidence that everything that you derive from the food you eat is also in the beer. I solemnly declare that I only drink beer on days that end in Y, and I drink it in moderation.
If this symposium took place a couple of years back and you attended, would your participation in the Big Brother house have taken a different coloration? Would it have taken a different coloration in terms of consumption of beer?
For me at the time, I was on a show and I was having fun, and I thought that was my idea of fun. It doesn't mean I didn't enjoy the beer, but I did know that there were times, of course, when I went overboard like anybody else probably would at the time. But knowing what I know now, and hopefully us taking the message to people who, at the age I was at the time, we can change the narrative.
On behalf of everybody in Nigerian breweries and everybody who's been involved in this, God bless you for being part of this program, and thank you for sharing.